You were Coach Frye, post NCAA Outdoor Championships. Coach, it was a great end, but tell me about the whole weekend in your own perspective.
Yeah, there's ups and downs and percentages of what you think won't happen, um, didn't happen, and it falls about the way all championships do. You get some things you didn't expect, and you lose some things that were sure, and then it balances itself out. And I really, we were predicted to be 21st on the women's side. Um, there was no prediction for us on the men's side, and all we could do was get here and get a performance out of three kids that had never been to an NCAA championship meet, and probably our best shot got hurt, and our guy who had never been here scored, and our freshmen did what freshmen do, and so that's where we are, and I was pleased with it overall, and excited. There's so many exciting things, but the brightness is there. We know we had a great recruiting classes, and it takes 2 recruiting classes, and in the 3rd class you start getting yourself into the top 10. And we have a nucleus, and we have a great class coming in. It'll be our 3rd class since we've gotten our new facilities, and so then the expectations. So we're on schedule as a top 10 program, and that's what this shows. When you can get 18th in the country, and basically we lose Aaliyah, and then we have the mile relay back on the women's side, and intermediate hurdlers are back, and it gives us a bigger shot. There's 20 points there, and then we got the 3 girls that run 23 flat, 2 that run 23 flat, and the 200 that coming in, and 1 that runs 21.6, and all 3 of them run great quarters. So it kind of gives us a 4x1. We know that 43 flat scores in the meet and in the middle of the pack, and so that's exciting. But then we got a great 1500 meter girl coming in to go with. And on the guys' side, we have a great 1500 meter guy, 5,000 guy coming in to go along with the guys. So you got to keep putting pieces to go with them. Got 2 great sprinters, state champions, high school kids that are, for us, that are really good. 21 flat kids are super for us. We every time we get a 21 flat, basically they end up being a 20.4 or better. And if you got that, you can run a very good 4x1, and they can fit into the 4x4. And, so it's thrilling. I mean, I'm tired. It took some motivating. Maybe it took some grabbing by, some saying some things to motivate people. That I like to do motivation out of positives, and sometimes you have to go and tell people that this is what they're going to do, and you may get some disagreements, and we had to go through that. We had to go through the loving and the hugging, and then the disagreements. But at the end of the day, I'm really excited. This was a joyous group of kids. They had a great experience, life experience. Went to the ocean, played in the sand, came back down, relaxed, and had a great meet.
Now, obviously on the women's side, national champion. We also get a 7th place finisher from Ashton in the 400 hurdles. That's the only freshman in the final for her to be there and drop a 56, which is the under 20 world lead for her. How impressive just were the women's individuals?
I mean, those are things that, that those kids, we have those kind of expectations. They have that kind of support and family and high school coaches and their club summer coaches. They expect them to be champions. And that's the kind of kid that we have to get at Carolina. And I love kids who've been through age group experiences and have families that believe that they're champions and not just settle for a good day. Sometimes disappointment is something you have to overcome, being disappointed. and kids have to learn. People have to say real stuff to them. That no, this is not okay. This is not who we are. This is not. You're not entitled to a full scholarship. You have to earn it. You have to earn it and keep it. You have to earn your relationships. You have to. You have to stay necessary in a marriage. You have to stay necessary on the job. You have to stay necessary in relationships, employment. And anytime you take things for granted, then those things disappear. And when persons think they're entitled, and collegiate athletics sometimes does that because they sign 4-year scholarship, and as long as they show up on time, they can be disrespectful. They can do anything they want. With coaches in collegiate track, we speak about that today. Are they going to be the kids that were talking about 10 years ago? And I say yes, they are. If the leadership around them is going to say to them, accountability. Yes, you get privileges, you get rights, but you have to you have to stand. You have to go to class, come to meetings. You have to, you can't get big headed and decide you can't do things that are required for. If you allow people to get away with it, you're not doing them a good service, and parents aren't either. And that's what I do. That's who I am. And kids have to know he's not their guy. Coach Frye, you're gonna do things a proper way, and our kids are that way. The majority of them are. We got people that'll test you now, but it's fun getting tested. And if you can't stand the hot water, get out of the kitchen. Go Gamecocks.
Thank you, Coach.